Alright guys, let's go. We have another game to cast. And I'm not alone today. I have the Duke with me. Casting
Hey,
second
hey,
division.
hey.
Hey.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. um yeah, teams are already in the lobby, so we'll just go straight over to the map bands. And we see that performance enhancing gems has banned Altwork. No, they picked Altwork, that's it, and I actually banned that out for some reason. Fuck me. They banned Dragonshire instead of Altwork. Good to know. Let's fix that real quick. Yeah, they banned Dragonshire and Tomb of the Spider Queen. And then on the other side we have Team Draft Gap, and they banned Volskaya Foundry and Sky Temple, which led to the gems picking Altwork Pass. And we are only missing one player now. Perfect. So we should be good to go. Just a second. Duke, do you have anything? Do you know the teams by the way? Like, do you have any background info? Did you watch them play the Worlds before, maybe? Hello, Duke.
Yeah, sorry about that. It keeps muting my mic for some reason. I do know some of the players on both sides. Obviously, performance enhancing gems has a lot of pretty well known players. CPX, June, Brandon, Valimar, all CCL players. So it's a pretty stacked group there. And then I'm also friends with Hashmer and Christinator on the other side. So definitely seen these guys play a little bit. They like to play some wacky comps on the side of Team Draft Gap.
Good to know. So, I expect a lot of different heroes here, I hope. Yeah, let's go straight into draft. Blue team has first pick, of course. They won the coin flipper. And they went straight for first pick. I haven't casted in a long time, guys. So, I have no idea what these teams actually play these days. Stormdiv, obviously, has division in NGS. So we will see 10 of the best players at the moment in the current scene. And they ban out Johanna first.
Some priority heroes I'd expect to see banned or picked would be Hogger, Junkrat, maybe a Chromie. Falstat's pretty popular on this map.
Yeah, global heroes for sure. And people that can do the camps quickly and all the objective taking. Always good to ban these heroes. And take them, of course.
Yeah, Anubarak is popular as well.
Oh yeah.
To cheese the objective.
I think he's the
We have a Junkrat ban.
I think Anoop is the only hero who can actually take the objective alone, right?
No, there's actually a couple more I learned because I started doing it with him a lot and then had teammates. So Samuro can do it and Nova can do it.
Oh, true.
There's maybe others, but yeah, those are the three I know.
I don't really expect Nova. No, Vikings can probably do it too, right?
Oh yeah, yes, Vikings. Yep.
Think about it. Well, I don't expect a Nova in this game. Vikings, some more. Could be a pocket pick for sure. I don't think we see them early on here.
So I would be not surprised to see a Hogger here with the Junkrat and Lucio off the board. Could also see maybe a Dahaka first pick. Maybe one of those two. Yeah, it is the Hogger.
The Hogger. No surprise. Wonder how they respond now. Like Anoop, like you already said, very popular option on this map.
Yeah, I don't know if they play it. They have a Zarya player and a Arthas player. So we might see one of those heroes.
Arthas? You think it's gonna be Arthas main deck?
Not sure. I would expect the Zarya to come out with the Vala picked up, but we'll see if they let the Zarya through or if they ban it.
Honestly, like, I don't think I would like the Zaya pick on this map, even though it's strong with Vala.
Yeah, I wouldn't love it either, because you don't really have anyone that does the camp quickly. Unless you take like a Rhaegar or something, but...
Makes it kind of weird, like, macro-wise. Kind of have to run it down one lane if you pick Vala Zaya. But maybe,
yeah.
maybe they pull it on anyway. Who knows?
Diablo Hanzo, a classic. Stun him into the wall, scatter off the wall. Expect a Garrosh or Tychus ban on the side of performance enhancing gems next. Could be the Zarya too. One of those three I would expect.
I wonder if performance...
Oh, they banned the Morales. Okay.
Wait, what? Is that a pocket pick for draft gap?
I'm not sure. That's it's interesting though. I think Tychus makes a ton of sense here, even with the Vala. I mean, Tychus Garrosh looks pretty good, but I don't know if they play it.
Could also play double front. Oh, okay. There's Messiah. Okay. I really didn't expect that, but I guess
Yeah,
they double down on it.
I just don't know how they do the camp. I actually expect Albatox to not take a main tank. They might take another bruiser or an assassin there.
Just play main tank Vala. Kappa. Ah, actually, like Zaya main tank, like, could be an option.
Yeah, I think that's what they're gonna run.
Makes that drought really weak, like their front line, very vulnerable.
Speaking of cheesing the objective, we have a Samuro.
Yes, indeed we do. And that's like Samuro offline with Hogger, so they have, like, I guess Samuro can split push, cheese objective and do stuff like that, while Hogger does the camp. And then I guess Hanzo, Ana, and Diablo will run around as a free man. Try to get picks.
I like the Malthael pick a lot, actually. I think it is really good into the enemy team. And it adds some damage that they were lacking. Don't know if they have enough CC, but if they're kind of a death ball, it may not matter.
How good is Malthael on the camp taking, by the way?
He's good. He's quick.
He's quick. Okay. Not really an offlane player, so... I mean, I know Hogger can do it easily.
Yeah, no, Malthael does it extremely fast, actually.
A lot of interesting picks here.
I told you. Their drafts are always a little weird.
I like to see it, like, mixes it up a little bit.
I mean, both teams, honestly, like the 4-man Hogger is not unheard of, but Anna's not super common.
Absolutely. Also, Samuro is a hero you don't see too often. Like,
right.
I have a one freak on my team, so I see it often enough, but competitive, like, you don't see it much.
Yeah, I actually like team draft caps draft into the other team more. I think a lot of the game is going to depend on how well the Samuro does, if he can create a lot of value split pushing. But Malthael can counter him pretty well, I think. I'm actually not sure, but I think it's not a terrible matchup for Malthael.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, let's go into game number 1. We have performance enhancing gems on the left side with Whack on the Diablo. We have Epoch X on the Hogger, Brendan playing the Hanzo, Balama on the Zamor, and June on the Ana. And do you want to introduce the right side?
Sure. On the Vala, we have who is that? Epic player? No, Albatox on the Vala. They switched everything up. BB Hashmer on the Zarya, Siren on the Whitemane, Epic player on the Malthael, and Christinator on the Urel.
And looking at the talents, I don't think it's any surprise that we see the auto-tick talent for Vala. With the double support, basically. He wants to do as much damage as possible.
Yeah, this early fight definitely benefits the red team more with the stacks, and Malthael split from the beginning, so good early game from them if they can get out alive here.
Oh, yeah. Definitely alive, yeah. Just need to clear the waves. So
Malthael's early, yeah.
In position for a camp, even though it's a few seconds away. Was Hogger. So that's always an important thing if you want to improve on this map. You want to take this camp as early as possible. We can have a second camp out by the objective. That comes up. Getting chunked a little bit. But I mean, both teams don't have too much kill pressure in the early game, I think. We're just gonna see a lot of trading going on.
Yeah, agree. Both camps out about the same time. Let's see if either of them gets priority on the wave here. Big combo onto the white and the Vala, but she's out.
Yeah, I mean, she has double support. Unless she's really far out of position, I don't think there's any chance she will die anytime soon.
Diablo chunked.
Yeah, the Diablo has to be careful here. So does the Hogger. Don't want to fall too low. And I can heal them up, of course, but I mean, Vala is getting sacks. That's all the red team wants at the moment. Level 40 lands also coming in.
Yeah, the red team's late game is kind of insane. So I think blue team has to be ahead by a lot.
They can
by
keep
16.
Vala alive. That draft definitely looks very strong. I wonder what ultimates the Diablo and the Hunter will go into. If we see the arrow into Apocalypse, maybe?
Yeah, I think you have to. I don't think Lightning Breath does a whole lot for you here. And there's really no way to get value out of the other Hanzo ult.
I mean, with Shockwave, I could see like Lightning Breath. It's the normal build these days with the W build coming in from Diablo. So I could see that option going down. But I would like to see the combo with Arrow up and Apocalypse.
Yeah, that's what I would expect. That's what I would go here as a Diablo player myself. With Q1316.
I mean, early game on Ultra is always a bit boring. Like 0 kills. First few minutes.
Yeah, red team has good priority on the mid lane. Diablo's getting chunked. Surprising to see Zarya offlaning quite a bit. I guess it's kind of hard to keep all three of them together.
Yeah, actually. I thought Buffet would do it a lot more, but Washma is stuck on the top lane for them now. Buffet wants maybe just set up into the Diablo, so he can chop him a little bit more. I think he has a lot more trouble into the Zamuro. Yeah, this guy on the top lane, Balama, will definitely be a trouble in the late game. Like as soon as he hits 13, 16, he's gonna start pushing. The red team caught behind.
Malthael's in a bit of trouble mid lane here.
Ooh, yeah, but he has some movement speed. So he's actually fine. Both teams like completely even though. Absolutely zero advantages. Actually, Wreck going in on Oshma. No, yes. Like, it's so boring to watch actually. Like both teams just going constantly for the camps.
Alterac early game is a little formulaic. Red team's camps out a little sooner than blues here. In terms of structure damage, it's pretty even as well. Maybe a bit favored for the red team, but it's very close.
No tower has fallen yet. Wonder which team will make the first move for the objective. So far only Zamora tried to do it. But what team hasn't made any moves so far. No, Zarya is going maybe?
Blue's not actually hitting middle because they're on boss bottom lane.
Oh,
the cheeky
yeah.
The three-man boss play here.
I think it's just gonna succeed. Nobody's gonna check that.
Yeah.
And red team doesn't have any counterplay so far. I mean
they're getting mid wall, and they got top wall, so they're getting 2 walls for boss and objective channel.
Oh,
it
and
could be worse.
Diablo in mid lane. Oh, the 10 came in, and Malphite instantly locked in. So it's last right, And Diablo tapped,
Yeah.
but it wasn't enough to keep him alive.
I'm interested to see if red plays for objective here, it resets and clears bottom. Siren's in a bunch of trouble. Big Hanzo scatter.
Completely misread, by the way. Looking at this. And now, can we... Okay, we got the objective.
It was a nice Hogger Q into scatter. Just blew him up.
The arrow was also used with nano boost. And Hogger also went for Horder Bolt. Yeah, no,
It is a arrow as well.
Looks like the red team actually wants to push in the top lane.
Yeah, I think it makes sense with the wall down before, yeah.
Also bot lane, by the way, also got a wall. Not much more though.
Yeah, Malthael's going to trade well bottom lane, so they should get some nice damage there. Mid lane will probably be cleared out pretty quickly, so I think it looks like they'll probably get top lane and maybe most of bottom lane for it.
It'll be interesting to see what they do after this top boss.
Last rate used on Hogger, but he lived.
See if they actually voted into the middle or just want to keep pushing. Yeah, they want to keep us straight up. On 120 seconds right now.
Yeah, there's a rotation on Malthael, bottom.
Pull from Dire. Pulls the Diablo back in and he is alive! Oh my god, 20 HP! Stays alive. I get the heal on him. Nice arrow from Brandon to save him there. Yeah, top wall is gone with that. Diablo can't be set up in that. I mean,
Yeah,
this is gonna get worse, right?
If you're performance enhancing gems, you're definitely worried about how much value they got there. They did get the counter kill on Malthael to save bottom for it, but...
Oh, true. Wait. How did they get that?
Samuro rotated down on with Hogger.
Oh, wait. Well done by them. But yeah, they're definitely behind now in structures. Oh, we see another cheeky boss play coming in? No. Away from that. And now red team walking into bot lane while eating some damage, but...
Oh yeah, they're doing the boss play, but the red team is sniffing it out real quick.
Thing is, can we have pipe that without Bala though? Dire just walking in. Having absolutely no fear there.
Zarya's pretty low. They did get them off boss. Oh, Hogger Hoarder pulls in.
Oh,
Big
nice arrow. Holy shit. At least. Oh, they're still alive.
White main OP.
White main with ult, keeping everyone healthy for now. Well, let's
You're
still not
still
here.
Ardent. And she doesn't have to use it.
Well, yeah, without Vala, they can't really fight into that. Really rough.
Yeah. Vala is rotating mid now.
I wonder if the red team wants to go for this play again. We're looking at Mattel. Epic player in some trouble here.
No, he's got the unstoppable.
Nicely played. On the other side, Balama again cheating the objective. Christinator wants to prevent that though. Now boss play is happening again. The cross map play. Performance enhancing drugs.
Yeah, it's interesting here with Samuro cheesing. Red team is kind of forced to pick here. Oh, Hogger is super low. I think red team's in position to steal this if they look for it.
Yeah, I mean they should get a kill. I was about to say, but not Bala, but Vana is
Diablo should for that Q, but he gets out. They're gonna get objective though. I don't. Oh, maybe Yrel can fight him off.
Yep, she gets it back. And now red team has a huge advantage. They are not only up in levels, they also got a top lane boss that is walking straight to the keep. So they can make the way to the objective. We just need to be careful about Balama cheating objective again.
Yeah, this is the moment for blue team to look for a play right before 16. They can get a nice wall stun here or something like that, but they're looking for camp and clearing boss. So I guess they're gonna probably turtle, probably give the objective and wait for 16.
Yeah, they might need to do it. So we have a red team grouping here. 5 man. Just staying together. And that's when the team is actually the strongest. If you have both supporters with the team.
Diablo's not
Well,
careful.
not
He could
bad.
get into trouble here.
Oh, the Diablo. Peacock on the bottom side also falling
Yeah,
very
yeah.
low there.
Oh, big stun onto...
Oh, my bad, just got down. Wait. Hog on the
Yeah,
outside
yeah.
is being traded though. Bala stepping up. He's the one you need to keep alive.
So if it's just one death, it's not the worst for Team Draft Cap. They did get top keep, which I'm surprised about, because Hanzo was there for a while.
Yeah, I mean, Hanzo didn't want to give up the objective. 2.1 seconds left. But they keep it alive. And now they go on the Zarya. Killer though. Question
Yeah,
is, how much can the Vala actually do now? Get the
Team
shield.
Draft Cap playing with fire as far as I'm concerned here.
Christinator's in backline and Anna's in trouble. Anna goes down.
Oh
And
no!
also in trouble. Well, it's just
Well,
jumping around.
Killing everybody.
Diablo gets a soul reset too. This should be easy objective now. They
It's a
could start
quote,
both here
Liam.
too.
I'm killing them all. Come, I'm killing them all. Really nice play by the URL. Well played.
Still has a hold up too. Didn't even need to use that. And now of course performance everything jumps in the defensive. Needs not only to defend against the objective, but also the camp in the mid lane.
URL on the flank.
Diablo. I mean, Vala with 16 will chunk any frontliner now. Really need to get out of that.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi in the
Yeah,
mid lane.
this doesn't get much easier for performance enhancing gems. I expect them to lose most of bot keep.
I mean, if they don't defend us too, they will lose all of it. Rotations coming in. Oh, but you see the Vala just chunking the Diablo. Oh my god, it's not even close. Just can do whatever she wants. Double support, keeping her alive, and he well in the front line. She also does so
There's
much
an
damage.
arrow, a counter engage by or peel from
but
the Uzari.
I mean, Seabuff
CPX does not get the trade.
also in trouble now. Gets the hammer in the face. My play with last right on her.
Ooh, it might be game right here.
Yeah, second keep is falling, but Iwella's actually down. She's still at hold up. Definitely misplay on her side.
Hanzo kill. Can they end with just Samuro? Not sure.
Of course,
Think
already
so.
down to 18K.
Diablo's up in 6 seconds.
Valamat can't hold this alone, and this is gonna be game number 1 for Team Roscap. Very convincing game number 1 here.
Some might say it was a draft gap. I will say though that the draft they picked, there was just no answer with the heroes that performance enhancing gem had.
Yeah, honestly, like the Vala looked very strong here with a double support with Zarya.
Yeah, the only way to really take them down is perfectly layer the ult CC, but they only had it happen once or twice.
And I really liked the well and my pick here too. So you had one guy taking the camp every single time to match the Hogger. Then he well on the other side could deal with a Samur, so he couldn't get as much value as he was, as I would have guessed. Because like Samur is one of these heroes that should never die, right? And it will just be annoying on offlane. Just picking you apart every single time. Go to mystery. And then you have to decide, are you dealing with Samur on the offlane, or do you just want a team fight? And yeah, if you play the game correctly with Samur, you just don't die in the 4-man where Samur destroys forts on the offlane. But the team had the answer to that.
Yeah, they didn't get behind early, which allowed them to snowball late.
What I also didn't really like was blue team's decision to go for that early boss play. Like, I don't think it's really worth giving up objective for early boss.
Objective and mid and top wall.
Yeah. It was just... I mean, it just wasn't worth it. Like, we got bot wall with a boss, but... Objective got, I think, bot and top lane, and eventually bottom... No, wait. Bot and bot lane didn't die until later.
Yeah, got about half the bottom 4 before Malthael was ganked.
But we already have next lobby. So I'm just gonna hop into that. It's going to be Cursed Hollow. Who did Picket War? That's my question. Looks like the Gems picked it, okay.
So coming off the loss, opting for map pick, and they took a macro heavy map. Maybe looking to take some globals here, take some split push heroes, and we might see the Samuro again.
Yeah.
Trying to get Team Draft Gap out of their death ball comfort zone on a map like Cursed Hollow.
Only just been with Ballaman.
Yeah, that might work too.
I'm curious why they decided to go for a map pick. Because Cursed Hollow is kind of similar to Alterac. Very big map. Kind of have to go for chems. You have 2 bosses as well. Of course, the objective is a little bit different, but in the end, it's just a very similar map. So, kind of curious that they went for Cursed Hollow after they already lost game 1 on Alterac Pass. By the way, are you still watching the stream?
Yeah, it's quite a bit behind. Still at level 18 right now.
Okay. I hope it's not lagging too hard. Because I'm actually getting a lot of frame drops.
Yeah, I think it is lagging. I'm seeing some lag bursts.
Shit.
I don't know if anyone in chat wants to comment, but I think it is lagging a bit.
Damn it. Don't really know how to fix that right now. Not even sure if I can fix it. Well, let's go into the next draft. Maybe it will fix itself. Diablo ban immediately. Maybe Seapok just says, Wek, you're not playing that hero again. That was not the best performance.
It's hard to play into Vala Zarya with the Malthael, though. You can't do much as Diablo.
I mean, I tried a few arrows into Apocalypse comms, but it didn't really work because there was just this white main healing from behind, keeping everyone very healthy. The only kills the gems got were on the Malthael or on Warplane usually, right?
I don't remember who died. It was 4 kills that they had at the end.
I think Malthael died at least twice, when Ewell in the end died with ult up. Not sure what happened there. And I don't remember what the 4th death was. Doesn't really matter anyway.
Probably Diablo, if I had to guess. Or some sort of last rites kill.
Wait, what? Diablo was on the other side.
Oh, sorry, yeah, I confused the sides. Dahaka first pick. June picked it, but I expect him to heal. Although they do have Valimar on the team too.
Yeah, I mean, June didn't play here last game either.
He did actually. He played the Ana.
He did?
They switched. Yeah, they switched.
Oh, okay.
He first picked Hogger and then ended up playing Ana.
Okay. Didn't realize that. Where's the Valor again? Draft
I
camp.
mean, you gotta ban the Zarya, right? I mean, Hashmer actually picked the Vala, though. He played the Zarya last game, so...
I mean, they can still switch it around.
But if you ban the Zarya, you can take something like an Uther instead.
Yep.
Like, but double heal on this map is kind of tricky.
I would have said double heal was tricky on Ultrak 2, but we made it work.
Well, it wasn't really double heal, right?
I mean, double support at least. I mean, Zaya does some damage, sure, but in the end,
And that's why the double bruiser, double support kind of helps, right, with the macro.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the new meta. Double support, double bruiser.
It would be so toxic. Every team plays right now. Oh, they banned the White Man actually, not Zaya.
Be interesting to see if they play something like Medivh here, or if they just go back to Zarya. Medivh gives them a lot of boss control. I guess Zarya has that too.
Wonder if they go... Like, I don't think Malphite is a pick here though.
No, not yet.
Into the Haka as he was into Hogger. But yeah, there's the Zaya again.
The Deckard pick's interesting. A lot of boss control, zoning, Wombo potential.
Thing is, you kind of have to rely on Zaya after... Wait, is it 16? When she gets cleanse for allies?
Yeah, I expect performance-enhancing gems to take some burst damage here.
Oh,
and they don't. They actually just go with Mephisto. Not really burst damage, but I agree that could be good.
I mean, Mephisto is actually, like, in the late game, he's definitely a lot of burst damage together with Maiev.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
And like I said, they don't have a cleanse until level 16 on the wet side.
Right.
So this Vala and also Deckard can be in a lot of trouble.
And Nubarak would be good here, but I don't think they'll take a tank. Yeah, they go with another quote-unquote offlaner in Zeratul. I don't really like the Zeratul pick here. He doesn't really have a good target other than maybe Mephisto, and Brightwing exists.
Yep.
So if I had to guess, it's a Q build VP Zeratul, because it doesn't really look like a comp where he can pick people off.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Void Prison is a thing actually. I mean, it's really strong with Blaze too, right? You can just like jump or charge into the Void Prison. So the stun basically goes off for certain.
Yep.
But yeah, again Zaya, so it's gonna be interesting to see how they deal with.
I think it might be VP into the Zarya ult afterward too.
Yeah, true. They pulling out the ult in the last game as well.
We'll see. We'll see what he goes.
Yep. Game number 2 on Curse Hollow. Yeah, on the left side, of course, we have performance enhancing gems again. This time with Brendan on the Maiev, T-Pog X on the Mephisto, Valamar playing the Brightwing, D-Wag on the Murden, and June playing the Dehaka, not on the healer.
And on the side of Team Draft Cap, we've got Epic Player on the Zeratul, Hashmer on the Zarya, Siren on the Deckard, Christinator on the Blaze, and Albatox on the Vala.
Neither team really going for any shenanigans. We don't have a Sylph who can just put down the tower.
It is Q build Zeratul, by the way.
Blaze in some trouble here. He needs to walk out of it, and actually does. Charges back in to stun the Murden. But no kills happening so far. Vala, of course, stacking again. But yeah, in this game, she has a lot more trouble than she will be with first care.
Yeah.
Brendan punishing that immediately. Stop stepping Vala. And
yeah, in this game, I generally like performance enhancing gems.
Did you see that?
Comp there. I did. Maya dying mid there. Kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, not respecting the towers.
Yeah, I think blue team's draft is better, but Zeratil's kind of the wild card. If they can get some good VPs, I could see red team taking it, but I expect blue team to win this game.
And if the red team can get even into the late game, I think they have a chance. But they need to make sure this Maiev can't snowball the fight. Because there's like absolutely nothing stopping her. He gets a tapper on Decker at Vala. Gets into the backline.
I think the Deckard is the weak point of their comp. If they took Rhaegar or Anduin or something like that, I think their draft would be much stronger.
Now Easy Camp is being kept in the bot lane. I'd like to see them actually just pushing with that. But their tool, Blaze can deal with mid lane probably. I actually also leaving for mid lane. I really don't get
alone to push.
Yeah, I really don't get why they don't put the Xayah with the Vala all the time. I get such a partnership.
Probably because of the Blaze on the camp, I think is the main reason.
True.
They need somebody to cover mid.
Well, I mean, the camp is not even in the towers, and Blaze kept it now. I think they missed a lot of value there. They could have
agree.
Got out the camp earlier, maybe even. Or Xayah bot lane. Okay, now they have a camp pushing during the mid lane, during the first objective phase. Let's see who actually gets it first.
Blue team has, what did Brightwing take it for? Blue team has decent stall. Okay, she's magic spit, so they have decent stall for the Dahaka to get some value. Zeratil's gonna match, of course. So it's really just, can red team make something happen while Maiev is mid? And can blue team get a pick with the Dahaka dig?
Again, Xayah mid instead of a Blaze. Like, Blaze is grouping with Vala. And Xayah is pushing out beyond lane.
Yeah, definitely strange.
Well, it worked in the last game, so maybe they have a strategy in mind that's never heard about. But
Skullcracker.
Albertox. Ooh, okay. Dodges the Maiev for now. He gets out.
Smur is just autoing, man, and autoing. Big stuns. Nice Deckard route, but nothing quite goes down. Zarya is mid again, 3v4.
Yeah, I mean, with their wave clear, it takes her some time.
Blue team trying to zone. I don't think they'll. Yep.
Now Xayah's here.
You know, next time Zeratil's top, I would like to see a Dahaka dig. You have that global advantage. You should try to use it.
Alright, Vala's getting initiated on, gets the shield, stays alive, and now Murder without a jump will go down. And it's a little bit too late for the Haka dig. Oh, the Mephisto also gets bursted before the White Wing can come in. And the red team, once again, winning a big team fight win here, getting that first objective.
Yeah. With the global and with this early game Zeratul, I really think blue team misplayed by not making that a 5v4 earlier.
Yeah, I completely agree. Especially because Xayah was also showing in mid lane, right? At some point.
Yeah. As soon as Zarya shows up mid, I would just dig in the aggressive bush and look at tongue.
Now we have another boss play going on. Blue team once again.
This is insane if red is ready for it, but they're not because they do have their ults.
I think they're just reading the map wrong because they should be either on their boss or contesting that, but they're just.
They appear to be unaware.
And they should know.
I think if they had started rotating about 15 seconds ago, they could have stole this boss. But I think they're maybe worried about early game Zeratul, even with 10. But I don't know. I don't quite understand it either.
Very strange.
I think it's. And if I'm blue, I mean, I probably just double boss here. I think.
You could do that. They're going for Blaze first. I don't think they can actually get him though. So there's a bunker, of course. Derka also coming in.
He got silenced. He has bunker after though.
Oh, the drag. But Zaya is here with a shield. And Resonator is tanky, but has the bunker now.
He's gonna die after bunker.
Yeah. No support besides Zaya. And he
Blaze kill instead of double boss.
Oh, Zeratul actually dying 1v1 against the Mayef in the top lane. Completely missing that.
Q build, not a good 1v1 hero, especially at level 11.
I mean, I remember about days when Q build and Void Prison were the